Testing. Okay, am I good? Okay, mute me from your end and start. Right when it goes.
Got it?
All right, then I'll.
Should we do another one after this?
Sure. Yeah, because it's a timeout. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming at you in Correctionville a little bit late due to some technical difficulties that we had. Boyer Valley started off with 2 touchdowns and stopping the Wolverines right in between.
Good.
They then converted and managed to bring the score to 14-0. Wolverines are receiving the ball on a kickoff and hoping to make up some ground.
On return,
River Valley had a rough start to the first quarter, hoping to bring back the game and put themselves right back to win it. Cole Thomas in the backfield.
Tell Trevor to get up farther. There he goes.
Have one way out deep. And they're going to run it up the left side, keeping it with Cole Thomas. He goes nowhere and is tackled right away by number 3, that is Braden Hast.
Brought down for a loss, and Braden Hast.
For a loss of yardage.
No huddle here. No huddle, coach. Get it ready. Get up on the line. Get ready, guys.
Cole Thomas alone in the backfield again with the triple option. They send 3 out, and it is thrown, and he's hit right away. Trey Pruce with nowhere to go.
Trey Pruce brought down right away by number 1, Jaden Tennant.
Jaden Tanique is on him right away.
Tonight.
2 people in the backfield now. That's Thomas and Thomas. And it is a pass and right over the head. Over the head of Alec Dixon.
Too high for Alex Dixon. That'll bring up 4th down.
That pass was put in the right place. It could have provided a lot of momentum for this Wolverines offense. Had an open field to run. 2 people in the backfield. That's Thomas and Thomas again. And they are kicking. The kick is received by Jaden Tanique. And he puts on the dance moves and is dancing all around and forced out of bounds by Ethan Thomas.
Punt by Ethan Thomas, returned by Jaden Tennant, ran out of bounds by Ethan Thomas. Brings up first down.
Jaden Tanique has been all over on the offensive and defensive end. The Bulldogs have 2 people in the backfield. That's Braden Hast and can't quite see the number. They're going to go for a throw, but the Wolverine defense is all over, and almost an interception by the Wolverines. Drew Volkman threw a close one Alec Dixon had the opportunity to catch onto it and run for some distance, but couldn't quite convert. There's 0-14 still. The Bulldogs leading. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. Volkman hands it off to Haas, and he runs up the left field and forced out of bounds.
Hand off to number 3, Braden Haas. Run out of bounds after a short gain by Ethan Thomas. Brings up third.
Ethan Thomas has been a pillar of the Wolverine defense so far. All over these run plays. The Bulldogs in a huddle discussing what their next course of attack will be. They got a spread going on with Volkman in the backfield. The ball is snapped, looking to throw. It is thrown to Hast again, putting on some dance moves, dodging some tackles and running to the left field now, and he's going still. And he goes all the way to the touchdown to make it 0-20. Bulldogs are dominating the Wolverines. Haas was able to convert a unlikely situation into a touchdown. Oh, but there is a flag.
Flag on the play.
Not sure what the call was. So the touchdown will be no good. That is a huge blow to this Bulldogs offense.
Illegal block brings the ball back.
They're going to go 3 out wide for another pass. And he is pressured instantly. Volkman runs it up the right side, and he's going still. Blockers helping him out, and he is all the way to the touchdown to get it right back. It is right back to 0-20. Bulldogs on top. Volkman's able to convert after just losing a touchdown.
Hey, Coach, put somebody in for Bobby and talk to him. He let this guy go on the block.
Spread formation, Volkman in the backfield. And Volkman running up the middle, and he is tackled in a pile. The 2-point conversion will be good, though. He got the distance, bringing the score to 0-22 for the Bulldogs.
Boyer Valley Bulldogs 22, River Valley Wolverines 0.
The Bulldogs offense has just been dynamite tonight, running and throwing all over the Wolverine defense. We're going to go to commercial right now.
The root of most humans is a desire to make a difference, and at the end of the day, know that it was a meaningful one. Welcome to that opportunity at Correctionville's
to a score of 0-22. Bulldogs up in the lead. There's 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Wolverines looking to make a comeback.
Timeout, Boyer Valley.
Boyer Valley takes a timeout, so we're going to go right back to commercial. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Customers deserve great internet too. This is
Still 5 minutes left on the clock. Score of 22-0 with the Boyer Valley Bulldogs still on top. The Bulldogs will be kicking. Cale Beam kicking the ball to what looks like Cole Thomas and Ethan Thomas to receive the ball. The kick is a long one. Received by Ethan Thomas up the right field. The defense all over him, forced out of bounds.
Ethan Thomas on the return, brought down by Matt.
There's a
Ferguson.
flag on the play. That's going to be holding on the Wolverines.
Holding on the return. That'll back the Wolverines up.
Wolverines will be sent backwards after the run by Ethan Thomas. Wolverines have Cole Thomas and Ethan Thomas in the backfield,
Wolverines from their own
hoping to make some magic happen.
Rousey's head.
But the referees blow the whistle. Haven't quite showed us what the call is. Cole Thomas and Ethan Thomas still in the backfield with two people out wide. Another whistle blown. The game will get going. False start on the Wolverines, and they'll be sent back again. That is a huge blow to this Wolverine offense. Sent back twice. Cole and Ethan Thomas in the backfield. Two cousins. And a handoff to Ethan Thomas straight up to the middle, but nowhere to go. The Bulldog defense is all over him.
Ethan Thomas up the middle for a short gain, brought down by number 79, Zach Dunham.
Maybe got 2 yards there on that run. They're going to need much more than that to get them back in this game already. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first quarter. Sorry. Cole and Ethan Thomas still in the backfield. And Cole Thomas will keep the ball and run it up the middle. Have some crafty moves there and gets a gain of about 5 yards.
Cole Thomas on the keeper, brought down by Charlie Brazel. Brings up 3rd and 7 for the Wolverines.
Cole Thomas all alone in the backfield. And they're going to go for a pass, but he is pressured right away and forced to throw it into the dirt.
Come on, Benny.
Cole Thomas
Get him.
pressured the backfield, has to throw it away. Brings up 4th down for the Wolverines.
They're at 4th down. Ben Lance with the sack. forces the Wolverines to throw it straight into the dirt. And they're going to be kicking. The kick is received by Jaden Tanaik. And he breaks a tackle. He breaks 2 tackles and is running on the right side of the field. He's running on the right side. Oh, and he is finally brought down.
Good return.
Jaden Tanaik put it on some magical moves to break the tackles of the Wolverines. Impressive run by him. Three minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. The score of 22-0, Bulldogs on top.
Brings up 1st and 10 Bulldogs on the River Valley 14-yard line.
Bulldogs will have 2 in the backfield. And they will run it straight up the middle. But the Wolverine defense is all over it with only a small gain.
Braden's the answer to it. He just needs to get the ball.
Braden Hass with carry.
But that's all the Bulldogs need is these small gains to keep them in the game. 3 minutes left on the clock. 2 people in the backfield. And it's a handoff up the middle again and brought down by the Wolverines. The Bulldogs keep on edging closer to that end zone.
Carried by Matt Ferguson, brought down by Cole Thomas. Brings up first
Cole
and goal
Thomas
for the
bringing
Bulldogs.
down the running back. He's been another pillar of this Wolverine defense. Volkman all alone in the backfield. And he is going to run it up the right side. And it is a
Braden Hass off the right side for touchdown.
It is a
Bulldogs.
touchdown to bring the score to 28-0, Bulldogs on top. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and swing it around left, and it is good. This brings the score to 30-0.
Matt Ferguson on the 2-point conversion brings the score to 30 for the Boyer Valley Bulldogs. 0 for
Matt
the
Ferguson with the
hometown
touchdown
Boyer
and
Valley
2-point
Wolverines.
conversion.
The window's open, Terry. You can hear you.
So, Wolverines are going to take a break, so will we.
FNB Bank, Correctionville, serving the area for over 100 years. FNB Bank is an active participant in agriculture.
Back in Correctionville, where the River Valley Wolverines face off against the Boyer Valley Bulldogs, a score of 30-0, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Bulldogs just getting a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, and will be kicking off to the Wolverine offense. Cole Thomas and Ethan Thomas ready to receive the kick. The kick is a short one and received by number 54, Alec Dixon. He puts on some moves and breaks a few tackles, but he's forced out of bounds. A nice gain for the Wolverines offense. Alec Dixon put it on some
Kick
moves.
returned by Alec Dixon, run out of bounds by number 3, Braden Half.
That just might be the momentum that this Wolverines offense needs.
First and 10 Wolverines on their own 31-yard line.
Two men in the backfield, and that's Cole Thomas and Ethan Thomas. Cole Thomas hands the ball off to Ethan Thomas with nowhere to go. He's shut down instantly by number 78, Zayden Rafit.
Ethan Thomas brought down by Matt Ferguson and Zayden Reffitt.
Cole Thomas and Ethan Thomas still in the backfield.
Tell Matt to get up. Tell Matt to get up. Too far off the line. Too far off.
Gonna be a pass, but Cole Thomas is pressured from all over and is forced to run. He dodges a tackle.
He's alright. He just got kicked.
Didn't have a loss of yards, but didn't have a gain.
Ferguson,
Neutral possession.
assisted by number 31, Jacob Barron.
Cole Thomas, the quarterback, all alone in the backfield. Going to be a pass, but the line did not hold, and he is sacked by Braden Hast. All over him. 50 seconds left in this first quarter. Not off to a great start.
Number 3, Braden Hass.
Braden Hast with a monstrous tackle on Cole Thomas. Looked like it might have hurt a little bit. Cole Thomas is in the backfield with Ethan Thomas. The kick is good. Received by Cale Beam. He's running it up the left side. And brought down by number 3, Cole Thomas. 11 seconds left in this first quarter.
Cole Thomas. Bulldogs take over on the 39-yard line of River Valley.
So it will be the Bulldogs' ball. Hoping to capitalize on these few seconds that they have left. 11 seconds left. Have two people in the backfield. And a handoff up the left side to number 66. That's Matt Ferguson.
Number 66, Matt Ferguson off the left side, run out of bounds by Alec Dixon.
Gain of a few yards.
Brings up 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs.
Close to that first down mark. Hoping to bring it to the end zone with a short amount of time left. 7.3 seconds left for the Bulldogs. Handoff straight up to the middle, but the Wolverine defense is there. But they did get the first down, bringing them to a fresh set of downs. .4 seconds left. Bulldogs are going to need to go all the way before the time expires. And that is the clock. So we'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors. And we are back in Correctionville, where the Boyer Valley Bulldogs take on the River Valley Wolverines. Boyer Valley Bulldogs are up 30-0 to start the second quarter. River Valley's hoping to have a little better first quarter than that if they want to get back into this game.
What's wrong, Coach?
Don't forget, the concession stand has cold water, pop, Gatorade, hamburgers, and brats.
Boyer Valley Bulldogs have just been all over the Wolverine offense, shutting down any opportunity they have to score. The offense has been even better. They get a shot to show it off right here. Two people in the backfield. And they'll hand it off up the middle. And he's forced backwards. Looking like a good net of yards, but he's shoved back.
Owen Garside on the carry, brought down by Ethan Thomas.
Ethan Thomas with an impressive pushback, taking a few yards from the Boyer Valley Bulldogs. They'll try and run it up again, and they'll get a few more yards this time. Right next to that first down marker.
Garside on the carry again, brought down by Freddie Rarick. Brings up
Third down with only a few yards left to the first down marker. Wolverine defense just hasn't quite figured out how to shut down this Boyer Valley offense. They'll run it up the middle again. And they got the first down.
Ferguson straight up the middle for the first down, brought down by Colton Porter.
Matt Ferguson has been absolute dynamite running the ball straight into the Wolverine defense.
10 on the 18-yard line.
And it's going to be a pitch play to number 7, but he's tackled down by a pile. Owen Garside has nowhere to go.
Pitched out number 7, Owen Garside, brought down by number 5, Peyton Cox, after a short gain. Brings up 2nd and 5.
This Wolverine defense has had a tough time putting a stop to these short little drives the Bulldogs are making. Two people in the backfield, that's Matt Ferguson and Cale Beam, and they'll run it straight up the middle, but they'll be shut down by the Wolverine defense. Third down for the Bulldogs. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Brought down by John Nelson, brings up 3rd and 2.
Ferguson and Garside still in the backfield. And it's going to be a pass, but he's forced to run straight through the middle. Tackled down by a pile, but not after gaining a few yards.
Yeah, two.
Volkman on the scramble. Brought down by the committee, brings up 1st and goal on the 2-yard line.
Impressive scramble play by number 7, Garside. Handoff straight up to the middle to gain a touchdown. That brings the score to 36-0. Bulldogs leading.
He's in. Touchdown, Boyer Valley.
Boyer Valley has absolutely been unstoppable, forcing the ball straight into the Wolverine defense. He'll go for the 2-point conversion. It's a pile, and it is no good. That keeps the score at 36-0.
Gordon tripped up on the 2-point conversion, so the score remains Boyer Valley.
I'm Carter
36,
Canuck
River Valley 0.
with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we'll be right back after a quick word for our sponsors.
Golf course, situated next call 229-1381.
And we are back into the action in Correctionville. Boyer Valley Bulldogs lead 36-0 with 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Bulldogs are going to be kicking to Cole Thomas and Ethan Thomas in the backfield. Another short kick. Received by Ethan Thomas, but he fumbles the ball. Couldn't quite get a hold of it.
Squib kick covered up by Trey Bruce. 1st and 10, River Valley on their own 18-yard line.
Gonna have the ball at the 18-yard line. Hoping to make a push. A Wolverine touchdown would be what they need to get them back in this game. Cole Thomas and Ethan Thomas in the backfield alone. Handoff up the middle, and Ethan Thomas breaks free for a few yards.
Ethan Thomas on the carry up the middle. Tripped up by number 66, Matt Ferguson, after a gain of 4. To bring up 2nd and 6.
The Bulldogs have showed us these little pushes is all we need to get to the end zone. Wolverines might be trying to copy the style. It's going to be a pass, but Cole Thomas is covered, nowhere to go for a loss of yards.
Cole Thomas on the keeper, brought down by Braden Haas for no gain, brings up 3rd and 6.
It is a 3rd down with 6 yards to go. It'll be a pass, but Cole Thomas is pressured, forced to scramble, and he's running, but he is brought down and throws it into the dirt. Refs brought down in the exchange, helped back up by the players. Cole Thomas forced to pass it backwards for a loss of a lot of yards.
Loss of 15 on the play brings up 4th down for the Wolverines.
Wolverines at 4th down after facing only 4 yards to the 1st down, now with 20 to go. And they will kick it. The kick is received by number 1, Jaden Tanike, and he breaks through tackles for a monstrous run.
Jaden Tanike on a return, brought down by Trey Bruce.
Trey Bruce finally bringing him down after Jaden Tanike avoids a few other tackles.
23-yard line.
So the Boyer Valley Bulldogs will have another chance to get a touchdown. Wolverine defense needs to be elite here and get a stop. Bulldogs run it up the middle, and there's a pile, and he's finally brought down.
Tell him to run hard. He's waiting to get hit. Yeah.
Number 7, Owen Garside on the carry up the middle, brought down by Cody Porter and John Nelson.
Owen Garside's been just forcing it up the River Valley defense. Three men in the backfield. And a handoff up the middle, but it is dropped and picked back up and tackled by the defense. Number 62, John Nelson on the tackle, bringing him down.
Number 22, Charlie Bradwell on the carry, brought down by number 12, Connor Sheever.
Bulldogs with three men in the backfield. Likely going to go with another run straight up the middle. And that's what they do, but he's forced to go to the outside, breaks a few tackles, and is finally brought down. Number 26, Ethan Thomas, brings him down. After breaking a few tackles, Ethan Thomas finally lands the final blow.
Braden Haas on the carry. Brought down by Ethan Thomas.
And it is fourth down with 2 yards to go to get a first down. Bulldogs likely looking to get a fresh set of downs. And it's going to be close. And it is good. They got the 2 yards that they needed. It was close, but the Bulldogs were successful.
Charlie Brazel up the middle. Brought down by Porter and Edwards, but they moved the sticks. Brings up first down for the Bulldogs.
3 men still in the backfield. Bulldogs not looking to change up the strategy. And why would they? It's been working. And it's going to be the quarterback scrambling, and the pass is going to be no good. He was just out of bounds. Impressive scramble by number 14, Volkman, but the pass was ultimately good, no good.
Pass from Volkman to Bean, incomplete in the back of the end zone, brings up second down.
And it is second down with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Wolverines need to get a stop here. Bulldogs approaching the end zone. Volkman's going to step back looking to pass, and that pass is finally good. Volkman to number 20, Trevor Malone, for a touchdown. That'll bring the score to 42-0, with the Bulldogs with a whopping lead. Bulldogs stepping up to the football. With 3 men in the backfield still. The throw by Volkman. And it is good for the 2-point conversion. That'll bring the score to 44-0 with 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Robert Gross brings the score to 44.
Robert Gross with the impressive catch. Well, the Wolverines are going to take a break, so will we. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Lawton Motor Company has the next vehicle for you.
And we are back into the action after the touchdown and 2-point conversion by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs will be kicking to Cole and Ethan Thomas. We have 2 minutes left in the second quarter with a short kick received by what looks like Trey Pruce.
Short kick covered up by number 88, Freddie Rare.
I am incorrect. It was Freddie Rarrett on the recovery. Wolverines will start at the 29-yard line.
On their own 29-yard line.
With a minute and 50 seconds left in the second quarter. 2 men in the backfield. That's Cole and Ethan Thomas. And Cole Thomas is pressured instantly by number 20, Trevor Malone. Forced to make an impromptu pass, which is over the head of the offense.
Pass from Cox intended for Cole Thomas, incomplete over the middle. Brings up second down.
We got to get there.
And another pass that goes incomplete. Pass from Peyton Cox to Cole Thomas, straight into the dirt.
Thomas. Brings up
50 seconds left in the second quarter on the third down. Wolverines need to make some miracles happen with 40 seconds left in the second quarter with continuous clock. Cox has a pressured right away, and the pass is incomplete. Over the head of 54, that's Alec Dixon. 20 seconds left in this quarter with continuous clock. Wolverines are going to need to make some miracles happen before halftime. It's 44-0 with the Bulldogs leading. Peyton Cox and Cole Thomas in the backfield. And the clock expires, bringing us to halftime. While the Wolverines take a break, so will we. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we'll be right back at the start of the third quarter.
Jacksonville Building Center Incorporated, located We're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
And we are back in Correctionville after halftime. The Boyer Valley Bulldogs are on top of the Wolverines 44-0. The Wolverines will be kicking to them, hoping to stop these runs they've been making. Ethan Thomas, their kicker. Sends one deep down the field. Received by number 1, Jaden Tanik. He makes a giant run, but is forced out of bounds.
Jaden Tenike on the return, taken down by number 3, Cole Thomas for the Wolverines.
Cole Thomas at the head of that tackle, forcing him to go right out of bounds. But there's a penalty. It's going to be an illegal block. So the Bulldogs will be going back.
Yes, it was old. It was old. It was 6 years old.
Bulldogs will be starting at the 15-yard line.
They're going to be starting on their own 15-yard line.
Three men in the backfield. And the ball is pitched to the running back and to the left side of the field. But he is brought down by number 3, Cole Thomas. Cole Thomas not letting the running back go anywhere. But there's another penalty. So the Bulldogs will be going back again. Starting on their own 9-yard line.
Penalty on the Bulldogs, back them up 5. It'll be 1st and 15.
Got 15 yards to go to get to their first down. They're going to run the ball up the left side. And Braden Haas is brought down by number 26, Ethan Thomas.
Carried by number 3, Braden Haas, brought down by Cole and Ethan Thomas. Bring up 2nd down and 12.
We've got 12 yards to go to get to the first down mark. Three men still in the backfield. They'll hand it off, and it's going to the right side of the field with a monster run by Drew Volkman. But he's finally brought down, but there's another flag on the play.
Volkman on the keeper for a large gain. Run out of bounds by Trey Pruse.
Volkman with a monster run. But Trey Pruse forcing him straight out of bounds to put an end to it. The call is going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct on the Wolverines. So the Bulldogs will be going forward.
First and 10 Bulldogs from the River Valley 36.
So they will get the first down with 10 yards to go. Three men in the backfield still. And a handoff to the right side by number 3, Braden Hast.
I'll tell you what, Coach, it's the best
with a monster run while being forced out of bounds by the Wolverine defense.
Run out of bounds by number 55, Tanner Edwards. Brings up 2nd and 1 for the Bulldogs.
Eight minutes, 40 seconds left in the third quarter. With the Bulldogs at 44 and the Wolverines at 0. Bulldogs will run it straight up the middle, causing a massive pile to get the first down.
Number 22, Charlie Braswell up the middle, brought down by Alex Dixon and John Nelson.
Brazel has been having some monstrous runs, evading the tackles of the Wolverine defense. It's a pass to number 3, Braden Haas, up the left side, and he puts on some moves and avoids a tackle, but not quite after being brought down by John Nelson.
Pass from Boltman.
Right next to the end zone,
Down by the goal line.
likely to convert.
Brings up 1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs looking to get a next touchdown to separate from the Wolverines. And it is good by number 24, Josh Gordon,
Number 24, Josh Gordon. He's in for the score.
which puts the score at 50-0 on the Bulldogs on top. There's 7 minutes left in the third quarter. The Bulldogs have been dominant in this game. Three people in the backfield. Volkman, Gordon, and Hast. They're going to throw the ball, and it is good for the 2-point conversion by, can't quite see,
Boltman to 10 makes the score 52 Bulldogs.
number
0
1,
Wolverines.
Jaden Tanaik. He has been on fire, bringing the score to 52-0. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Root of mo- today.
Customers deserve
We are back in Correctionville. Boyer Valley taking on River Valley. Boyer Valley on top 52-0 with 4 minutes 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Boyer Valley had a fumble recovery, so they are back on the offensive end. Volkman hands it off straight up the middle with Josh Gordon gaining a few yards on the carry.
Carry by Gordon up the middle, brought down after a short gain by John Nelson. Brings up second and 7.
John Nelson, a name that's been standing out on the defensive end, bringing down these runs. It's going to be a spread formation by the Bulldogs. They're going to fake the handoff and a QB keeper up the middle by Volksman. And it's going to be a gain of a few yards. Impressive carry by Volkman.
Volkman on the keeper, brought down by Landon Gray.
Looks like Ethan Thomas might be injured. May not be good for the Wolverines offensively and defensively. Bulldogs running it straight up the middle, and he's off. Number 20 into the end zone for a touchdown for Trevor Malone.
Volkman on the broken play, takes it in for the touchdown.
And that will bring the score to 58-0. The massive lead gained by the Bulldogs. There's 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Wolverines need to try and get back in this one. The 2-point conversion is good.
Volkman to Beam for the 2-point conversion.
Volkman, an impressive pass to Beam, bringing the score to 60-0.
River Valley Bulldogs 60, River Valley Wolverines 0.
Well, as the Wolverines take a break, we will too. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
FNB. An equal housing lender.
And we are back in Correctionville. We're as hot and humid for this game tonight. Boyer Valley Bulldogs are on top of the River Valley Wolverines 60-0 with 3 minutes and 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Bulldogs are going to be kicking it to the Wolverines. The kick is received and ran up the middle, dodging some tackles. Cole Thomas showing off some impressive moves.
Cole Thomas on return, brought down by number 31, Jacob Barron.
We're going to need to see a lot more of that tonight by Cole Thomas
20-yard line.
if they want to get back into this game. Wolverines will have 2 men in the backfield. It's a fake handoff and a pass, but the pass is incomplete as it is tipped by the defense.
Incomplete pass intended for Alex Dixon, but there is a flag on the play.
But there's a flag on the play.
The pass interference on the Bulldogs.
It will be passing interference on the Boyer Valley Bulldogs. So the Wolverines will go forward,
15-yard penalty gives the Wolverines 1st and 10. On
getting
their
them
own
a fresh
35
set of
yard line.
downs. A good look at the end zone. Passes over the top of Cole Thomas. And number 20, Trevor Malone, is all over it. Cole Thomas manages to save it, but not after losing a ton of yards.
Fumble on the play, recovered by number 20, Trevor Malone for the Bulldogs. Brings up 1st and 10 for Boyer Valley Bulldogs.
And Cole Thomas was unable to recover it, I'm sorry. Trevor Malone actually got the fumble. So it is Boyer Valley's ball.
Who's that?
Boyer Valley, 3 men in the backfield still. And the quarterback will take a little drawing up the left field, but he's being chased down by the defense, forcing him out of bounds by number 54. That's Alec Dixon. Wasn't brought down in time, though, as he makes a huge run.
That keeper, Boltman, on the left side.
There's 1 minute left in this third quarter. Boyer Valley not too far out from the end zone. About 5 yards left to go. The clock is running down. It's at 40 seconds. They'll line up 3 people in the backfield and a run up the middle. And it is not quite there. There was a fumble, and Ethan Thomas grabs the ball to save the touchdown. So the Boyer Valley Bulldogs don't quite get the touchdown. There was about 5 yards left to the score, and they did not quite get it. The clock will run down from 3 seconds to 1, and the clock goes off, bringing us to the end of the third quarter. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions, and I'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
It's about caring.
And we are back in Correctionville, where the Boyer Valley Bulldogs take on the River Valley Wolverines.
1 yard line.
The Bulldogs lead by a score of 60-0 at the start of this fourth quarter of action.
Matt, okay over there.
The Wolverines will be on offense here with 2 men in the backfield. And it's a handoff to Ethan Thomas straight up the middle, and he breaks through a tackle to get a few yards out of the run.
Ethan Thomas up the middle, brought down by number 44, Owen Lehan.
Wolverines will set back up. But not after a quick break. So while the Wolverines take a break, we will too. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
One.
And we are back in Correctionville. And there's an injured player on the field for the Wolverines. Ethan Thomas laying on the ground. Not a good person you want to get injured. A pivotal part of the Wolverines' offense and defense. So while he's laying down on the ground, we'll take another break. And we'll be back when he's ready to go. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we'll be right back after our sponsors.
Correctionville Building Center.
And we are back straight into the action after Ethan Thomas is taken off the field. So Alec Dixon will come in to take his place. And him and Cole Thomas will take care of the backfield position. It'll be a fake handoff, but a pass, and the pass is dropped.
Incomplete pass from Peyton Cox to Cole Thomas. Brings up 3rd down and 8 for the Little Valley Wolverines.
Two men in the backfield, but two out wide. Looking to be a pass formation. It's a fake handoff, but he's all over. The Boyer Valley defense is all over it and puts them straight down in the tracks.
Cole Thomas brought down by Robert Gross. Brings up 4th down for the Wolverines.
Wolverines at 4th down, barely making it past the end zone. And the kick is blocked. Making a safety.
Bulldogs resulting in a safety for Boyer Valley.
Boyer Valley will extend their lead to 62-0 with 9 minutes and 30 seconds left on this clock. While they take a break, we will too. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
FN FDIC, an equal housing lender.
And we are back. After a 2-point conversion by Boyer Valley, they had 2 points to their score. It's 9 minutes left in this fourth quarter of action. The Wolverines will be forced to kick it to the Boyer Valley Bulldogs. Big kick received by Jaden Tanaik. Dodging 2 tackles, 3 tackles, 4, and he's going. Looking like there's no one to step in his way. And it is good, receiving it and running it for a touchdown. Jaden Tanaik for an impressive run, dodging a ton of tackles to get there. Bringing the score 68-0. Bulldogs on top. Bulldogs will come out of the huddle. Line up for the 2-point conversion. But it is stopped in its tracks by the Wolverine defense.
Wolverine defense holds on a 2-point conversion. So the score remains Bulldogs 68, Wolverine 0.
The Wolverines will take a break after the stop. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
It's about caring for one another.
And we are back in Correctionville after the Wolverines stop. Boyer Valley has just been dominant this game, having a 68-point lead over the Wolverines. Just 9 minutes left in this fourth quarter of action. So the Bulldogs will kick it off to the Wolverines. Fielded by Trey Pruce, and he's running up the middle, but he is brought down the 31-yard line.
Trey Pruce on the return, brought down by Garside and Noah Bramley. 1st and 10 Wolverines at their own 31-yard line.
8 minutes, 30 seconds left in this fourth quarter of play. And there will be a timeout called. So we'll take a quick break and hear from our sponsors.
Word that's
And we are back in Correctionville. The Boyer Valley Bulldogs take on the River Valley Wolverines. The Wolverines will come out here hoping to just put some points on the board.
You will. You got our
They got 2 men in the backfield. And a flag on the play. That will be offsides on the Bulldogs.
Offsides on the Bulldogs. Brings up 1st and 5 for the Wolverines.
Pushing the Wolverines closer to that end zone. Snap is good, but Cole Thomas is pressured and brought down for no yards.
Brought down to number 44, Owen Lehan. Brings up 2nd and 6.
Owen Lehan taking Cole Thomas down. Seven minutes 45 left in this fourth quarter. 2 men in the backfield. Man in motion, but a bad snap, and Cole Thomas is forced to scramble while people are all over him.
He got him.
And he is brought down
Our side.
by number 7. That's Owen Garside.
Who was that on? Anybody see? What number?
7, I think, is the guy got tackled, wasn't it?
Dead. They called it.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle on the defense.
But there is a foul on the play. Illegal tackle, so the Wolverines will keep on marching to that end zone. Picking up a first down in the process.
Result of the penalty brings up 1st and 10 River Valley at the Boyer Valley 36.
We need to get up on the ball, coach. We need to get up on the ball. Too far back. Too far back. Yeah, but we're so far back.
Snap is bad, and it is down for a loss of yards for the Wolverines.
Broken play. Cole Thomas.
Number 5, Peyton Cox, tackled with the ball in his hands. 7 minutes left in this fourth quarter. It's looking like a pass, but the line didn't hold, and people are all over number 5, Peyton Cox.
Incomplete pass.
Forced to throw it straight out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd down.
The passes have just not been successful as of recently. The Boyer Valley Bulldogs defense has just been too aggressive and dominant. – third down. Number 5, Peyton Cox, is looking to pass, but he is pressured, and it is no good.
Pass from Cox intended for Cruz, incomplete. Brings up 4th and 16 for the Wolverines.
And it is 4th down with 16 yards to go. Five minutes, 30 seconds left in this fourth quarter of action. The Wolverines will kick it. And the kick is out of bounds. So the Bulldogs will have another chance to put more points on the scoreboard.
Bulldogs will take over at their own 15-yard line, 1st and 10.
Bulldogs have 2 people in the backfield. They'll run it up the middle, but they go nowhere after a strong stop by the Wolverines. There was a fumble, and Nathan Gatto retrieves it to give the ball back to him. Impressive play by Nathan Gatto. Four minutes left in this fourth quarter of play. Wolverines have 2 people in the backfield, and it's a handoff to Trey Preuss. He's running on the far side of the field, and it is in for a touchdown by Trey. The Wolverines put some points up on the board to bring the score to 68-6. The points that the Wolverines were looking for. Oh, there's a flag on the play. It is a false start on the River Valley Wolverines. So they will go back. The snap is dropped, and he is brought down by number 33. That's Cooper Peterson. So the 2-point conversion will not be good. Keeping the score at 68-6. The Wolverines will take a break, so will we. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Golf course. P.O. Box 36 or call 229-1381.
And we are straight back into the action in Correctionville. The Wolverines kicking to the Boyer Valley Bulldogs. Ethan Thomas will send a boot to the Boyer Valley Bulldogs. And it is picked up by Owen Garside. Owen Garside is tackled at the 23-yard line.
Far side on return, brought down by Rarrett and Sheever.
3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this
First
fourth
and 10
quarter of play.
Bulldogs on their own 23-yard line.
The Bulldogs will keep 3 people in the backfield for a handoff off the middle, but it was a fumble, and the Wolverines will recover the ball again, putting that back on the offensive end.
Fumble on the play, recovered by John Nelson.
If there's one thing that the Wolverines have capitalized on, it's grabbing every single loose ball.
Who's he handing off to?
Wolverines will have another nice opportunity to put some more points on the board. 2 people in the backfield. Cole Thomas is pressured, and the pass is incomplete after being lobbed up in the air.
Pass brings up second down.
It's a surprise no one got a hold of that one. Two people still in the backfield. It's Cole and Ethan Thomas. It's a handoff to Ethan Thomas up the right side of the field, and he's going for the end zone, and he got it. Touchdown for Ethan Thomas to bring the score to 12-68. That's 2 touchdowns for Ethan Thomas. With 2 minutes left in this fourth quarter of play. Running straight up the middle, and the 2-point conversion is good for Ethan Thomas again. Ethan Thomas has been dominant on this offensive end and defensive end. Well, the Wolverines will take a break after that dominant run, so will we. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Lawton Motor
And we are right back into the action in Correctionville after a Wolverines touchdown and 2-point conversion by Ethan Thomas.
No.
Ethan Thomas will kick the ball over to the Boyer Valley Bulldogs. It's a long kick. Received by number 3, Braden Hast. And brought down by John Nelson.
Far side on the return, brought down by Bruce and Nelson.
Three people in the backfield for the Bulldogs. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle again, making a giant pile by all the players on the field. Maybe gained a yard on the play. And there is exactly 1 minute left in the clock. And the fourth quarter will run down.
I don't see it.
45 seconds left on the clock. And it's looking like they'll just run the clock out.
Quarterback keeper. No gain.
was a tough game played by both teams, but in the end, Boyer Valley just took the lead. They took it at the very beginning, getting 30 points up in the third quarter, and the River Valley just had a tough time coming back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the students, faculty, and administration of River Valley.
The River Valley Wolverines defense couldn't quite hold the short run game that the Boyer Valley had to bring. So they will shake hands and conclude the game.
Thank you for your support of student activity.
And Tanique running the ball powerfully straight through the Wolverine defense. Same with Owen Garside, the freshman, scoring a bunch of touchdowns at the end of the game. For the Wolverines, the Thomas duo, Cole Thomas and Ethan Thomas. Cole Thomas throwing a lot of passes, some QB draws, running the ball when he needed to. Ethan Thomas scoring 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion to put the points on the board for the Wolverines. But overall, it just wasn't quite enough by the Wolverines. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. Have a good night.